Hey, beautiful souls, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Yvette, and on this channel, we talk about all things related to being our authentic selves and being on our divine path. Okay, and today I want to talk to you about something, that I've learned. And now think about this, it might be a year ago, it might be 10 years ago, but you were a different person, right? And you were attracted to different things. And you thought, hey, this is hot. This is what I want. This is who I want. And really now you don't want those same things, right? Well, that's because many of us, we operate differently when we are broken or before we become healed. Let me just say that in a really nice way, okay? And before I go on, if you feel drawn, please subscribe to my channel, but also leave me comments, or do whatever you feel drawn to do. It really helps with this channel. It's a small community and it's growing, and I'm growing it organically, but it definitely could use some noise from you. So let me know, and don't just come and don't say anything, but just like it or subscribe or comment or share or whatever you need to do. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Okay, about what you thought you wanted. Like, I was talking to a friend of mine, a good friend of mine, who was divorced for the third time. And of course, in the beginning, when she first got with this guy, she was really smitten on this guy, and she sounded really excited. And I really love that feeling, and of knowing that people that are close to me, they are really excited and smitten. And it didn't sound like, her giving me the background about this guy. It didn't sound like something I would do, but hey, I'm always like hopeful that maybe I'm wrong, right? Who knows? Because you have to let people live their lives, right? And so I was excited for her, and I was supportive for her, okay? And she was attracted to this energy of this man, and it was all good, it was all love, and who does not love love? But I guess what I want to say is that it didn't work out. Okay, they got married, they were together for over 5 years, and it wasn't easy. Like most relationships go through their ups and downs, but it was not really adding up. Oops, it's not really adding up. I just saw something on the floor, and I'm just like, oh, what was that? But it was just some leaves. So they're divorced now, and she's really, really sad, really brokenhearted, and questioning everything. Was this person really in love with me? Were they, were they showing me their true selves? And I believe that there's some, not only disappointment and anger, but anger itself as well. But what I know, and what I tried to tell her, was that you were a different person back then when you met this person. You had different knowledge, a different level of healing, and you are much older and wiser and more experienced now, and you're able to look at yourself differently. Because once you're healed, and I'm not saying anybody's healed or not healed, but once you know better, okay, and you do better, hopefully, that's a sign of healing. It doesn't mean that the trauma goes away, it's with you, but you recognize it and you handle it better. And so what I want to say is that she is starting to kind of sit in it for a while, the disappointment and what it cost her, and everything involved with it, and hopefully look at herself and the parts that she played in this whole thing, right? Because we have to take responsibility. It's never just like one person's fault, okay? And they're doing some hammering. My neighbors, oh, I'm in Mexico still, so there's always so much noise and stuff going on. But anyway, if you hear some noise, it's Saturday and people are out and in the streets and making all kinds of noises. But back to what I was saying about what you wanted before you knew better, before you were healed. I'm just gonna put it that way, for lack of a better phrase. What you want when you are unhealed is very different from what you want when you are healed. Okay? And it doesn't even have to be all the way healed, but just operating at a higher level or a higher frequency or a higher level of self-knowledge. So what you wanted back then when you were not quite as healed as you are now is going to be different than what you want today. Okay? So understand that, because to tell the truth, you are going to find that many of the things that you wanted back in your past, they might even disgust you today. Okay? Like, have you heard things like, I don't even know what I saw in this person? Like, I know you've heard that one, right? And you probably have said that to yourself, like, I don't even know what I was thinking about when you moved, or how could I even like invest in this, this whatever you bought that you spent like a lot. Like, I don't even know why I got that car. I don't even know why I went on that vacation, or I did this, or got that degree. Like, what was I thinking? Because really, who you were then is not who you are now. So I want you to think about a time in your life when you made a decision, okay, an important decision. And then think about it today and see if you feel the same way. Because sometimes, yeah, we will feel the same way because we have grown and evolved with that decision. But oftentimes, when we are not quite as healed, we look back and we are disgusted by those decisions that we made, okay? Because we were not on the same level. And it's not to like beat up on yourself. It's not to like blame others or whatever, but that's like in your past now. And you're disgusted by it, but hey, that's not who you are anymore. It doesn't align with who you are. This like new, purposeful, more healed, but also a lot more self-knowledge, a lot more aware of who you are and who you're becoming. So that's all I got for you. This is just food for thought. If you feel like you want to subscribe and leave a comment or a like, I would appreciate it. Okay? I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon.